Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Seris today, speedy damage Seris to be specific. I've been looking forward to revisiting this one for a really long time. We covered this I think back at the start of 2020, like around February, March, sometime around there. But if I remember correctly, back when I did cover this on the channel, I was really enjoying the setup. It was one of my favourite ones in the game. Since then, haven't really touched it all that much. That seems to happen quite a bit whenever I cover a video on the channel. I find myself playing it a lot less because I've kind of done the video and then I'm kind of like sorted with the setup unless it's the meta choice. But even though the setup is really good to the point where I could consider it like a meta sort of loadout and playstyle, I always find myself going for healing when I play Seris, so I never really grabbed it. So today we're doing damage Seris again, going to revisit the setup. It really hasn't changed all that much, and we're hopefully going to do it some justice because it is some really good fun. I'd recommend you go ahead and give it a go for yourself if you haven't already. We've got cooldown reduction on DQ so you can get your stacks up as quick as possible because we are going for Soul Collector, and that means you can use your Q every 8 seconds instead of every 10. Chronos, obviously those are even more. Veils, so we can actually use our F and get away properly. I'd actually say out of all the cards in the setup, this one is the one that varies the most depending on the person playing. Some people like to have this at level 1 or 2, some people like to have it at 4 or 5, it really just depends what you like. I just kind of leave it at 3. Then we have a bit of extra ammo and a ton of ammo gen. Doesn't seem like much because it's only 2 ammo per soul charge or whatever, but when you take into consideration that Seris can have 4 soul charges on each person, you only have to fully stack 2 people and you've got your entire mag back for 2 points into a card. So I would heavily recommend Dark Sight at level 2. You could put it 3 or 4 if you want to, but I feel like 2 really is enough, and if you're playing as anything other than just like a straight healer, you really should have this at least somewhere in there. If you're going for hybrid or damage, then yeah, for sure. Then finally, the star of the show, Umbral Gate, which I rock on even my normal Seris setup because of how good this is. I'm sure you've used it before. It's a super common card, probably the one you see in everybody's Seris loadout, but it is worded a little bit weirdly because it says Soul Orb stack. This one says Soul Charge. You'd think a stack would be all 4 of the charges, but it's not. It's 1. It doesn't matter whether you've got 1 or 4 on somebody, you still get the 40%, so I don't really understand why it's worded the way that it is, because if you did just read the card and you didn't actually try it out, you would maybe assume that the card is weaker than it actually is because you literally only have to hit 1 person to get a 40% movement speed buff. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't stack at all. It's just having a stack or not having a stack. But yeah, as I'm sure you're able to tell, I really like the setup. For the talent, we're going to be grabbing Soul Collector. You could also go for Agony if you wanted to, but Soul Collector overall is just a bit of a better choice unless you really need CC. Definitely the main reason why it's so strong is because it's not only a health buff, but it's also a damage buff, so you get 30% bonus damage and 30% extra health, and it's really easy to get that 30%, so of course we're going to grab the Soul Collector. Alright, well for game 1, we've got King of the Hill, Right Side's Archives, we've got a Stun, Corvus, we've got a Tyra, we've got a Grok, and seemingly there a Term as well, and we're up against a Koga, a Zin, a Maeve, a Victor, and a Grover. Going to start off with some Court and some Nimble, just so we can get anti-heal going, and also a bit of a speed boost. We got Ferocity, Cardio, Catburg, the Adrenaline Junkie, Guillotine, Decimation, Stunning Visage, Mercy Kill, and whatever the Grok grabs. Seems like he hasn't picked anything just yet. He's kind of sat in spawn. Zin's kind of pushing up a tad. I do have a stack over there on I think the Maeve. We'll wait for it to stack a bit more. There we go. Hello Victor, he's pushing in, but he got caught off by friggin' me and the Corvus. Koga's playing kind of aggressively. I hit him with the Q going into the F. We'll just dip down here. We should be fine. Heal for the Corvus and also the Grok. Obviously with this setup, even though you are going for damage, you can still heal for a pretty hefty amount. There's a Q for the Zin. Right click for him. There are some more orbs. There we go. We just stacked a ton of them. Am I going to get my Q up in time? Maybe. There we go. So we are now fully stacked. We've got our 2859 health and our 30% damage increase. Definitely a little bit weird of a health number to be stuck on, but whatever. Ideally, you want to try and keep a stack on somebody just to keep the speed buff, but every now and again it's too tempting to hit the Q just to get a little bit of extra damage, so I find myself doing it more than I probably should. Victor pushed up kind of aggressively. Bunch of stuff for the Grover. There we go. Q to finish him off. Hello, Maeve. I feel like I could probably fight you here without having to go into my F. There we go. Thanks, Corvus. He's actually doing a pretty good job. Grok is here, by the way. I haven't checked his setup, but there goes the Zin. He's going for Spirit's Domain. Cool. So he's actually playing as a healer. So we have triple support, 2 going for damage and 1 going for actual healing. I'm going to throw my ult there. I don't know if that's going to grab me anything. Double grab. Nice. I actually didn't throw it in a terrible spot. I thought that was going to be a complete fail. Victor and the rest of them are spawning over there. Just heal for the Tyra. We'll drop the Q for the 700 damage. I feel like I'm doing pretty damn good so far. Koga is running in, but there's a kind of double. Zin is also pushing up. He's gone as well. Heal again for the Tyra. This is technically a hybrid setup because, again, you can still heal for a very similar amount, so you're not just 100% dedicated to damage. There's another Q. It's not the same as like when you go for stun damage, where you're pretty much constantly having to not heal because you're too busy doing other stuff. With this setup, you do have a tiny bit of downtime where you can easily just play as a healer for a little bit if you need to. Victor's going for the ult. I don't have my F up because I just used it. He just got a free double. Fair enough. That's my first death. We did get like 12 limbs though. We are the first person to finish off our Cauterize, which is kind of funny because I'm playing Seris. I do need to play kind of carefully before I have my full stacks, which is definitely something that you again should try and keep in mind. There's a double though. Heal for the Term. Another Grover. I think he just spawned. Gonna drop the Q to get the stacks. We're already at 11. Like I said, with this setup, it is really easy to get the stacks. You don't even really have to think about it too much. Get a bunch of orbs on the Koga. He's doing some mad jumps. There's a Q to finish him off, and we're back up to 15. Nice. Kind of an accidental good heal there on the Grok. Tried to heal the Term, but it was a little bit too slow. He went ahead and dropped the ult anyway. Okay, I'm going to drop him a heal, get some more Nimble. Sure, we've nearly got enough to finish it off. Don't know if I'm going for like best stat. Don't know if I'm aiming for top damage or like best stat, but that was a pretty crazy ultimate. Jesus Christ, that was a 4-man pull, and I don't know what happened to the Koga. Seems like I've been disconnected. I think I made too good of a play, and Paladins were just like, nah, we can't be having those 4-man ultimates, we just got to stop it. So I guess I've just been kicked. My internet's still up, so I have no idea why I've just been kicked. I have obviously that resource management and stuff all open on my right side where I can see if anything goes wrong, but nope, I guess we're just going to load back in. I literally just reconnected and I'd already died to the Coca once, but that's fine. We're just going to go straight back into it and act like nothing happened. There is the 8 stacks plus the movement speed boost is in. You can count it all you want, but you were nearly gone. Oh, Coca is chasing me. I'm going to try and juke him with the F. Oh, okay, he's in. I guess we get a chance to finish him off. Nice. I don't know if I got 2 stacks from that or not. There's a heal for the Tyra. Sure, what a play. I can't believe I lived. There goes the Maeve. Thank you for the freebie. Team just stopped chasing her and she was just there on like literally 1 health. Seems like even though I was disconnected, we're still going to pull through with a win. We're doing a pretty good job score-wise here. Going to chase the Coca down a little bit. He is gone. Really isn't too difficult to just chase people down when you got this setup. There goes the Victor. I was actually having a bit of trouble chasing him there because he was running away with his cardio. Hello, Koga. We're going to hit him with a stack and go into the F so we get the 40% movement speed buff. Another key thing to kind of know about the setup is you should always try and use your F after you get a stack so you can get that extra speed. Went ahead and dropped the ult. Bit of a waste. We did get rid of the Victor, but I thought there were more people kind of playing aggressively near the point. I guess not. Everybody stopped moving for a second there. I thought I got DC'd again. There goes the Zim. We'll just drop a heal. I'm going to play a little bit more carefully because there's no need for me to be in the middle there. I should just sit to the side and throw out some heals. Victor is just here outside the point. Okay, there we go. He's gone. I think Grover's over here, so we should be able to get rid of him. Team's doing a great job. I feel like I don't even have to try too hard here. Once again, just kind of sitting to the side throwing out heals. Hello, Koga. I feel like I can pretty easily fight you here just because of the setup we've got. It's kind of mad. Plus the Corvus who's like got a mark on me. It's just easy. Gonna go ahead and drop an ult. I was a little bit early with that. I wasn't fully positioned, but that's fine. There wasn't even anybody here. It was just the Victor. Bit of a waste. That's the second time I've solo ulted the Victor completely unintentionally. It definitely feels like one of those situations where I shouldn't be focusing on damage. I should actually be focusing on heals because of how stacked the team is. Thank you for heals there, Grok, and also Corvus. Literally everybody right now is just grouped together in this room. Maeve is going for a bit of a flank. There's a heal for everybody. There is the F. He hit me with one of them, but I'm somehow still up. I'm very lucky. We'll get out of it early. Chuck a heal. Right click for the term as well. I think he's got a decent amount of rejuvenate. Hello, Zin. You can pull up the counter all you want, but I feel like I should be able to beat you here without too much trouble. There we go. Drop into the F. Do I go in with the term? I don't know. The Victor is there, which is a bit of a bad situation for me to be in at this sort of range, but I guess we're fine. There's a Q for the self-heal. There are some more orbs. My abilities are all down, so I'm a little bit worried, but we should be able to get rid of the Victor. There's a Q, and there is a victory. Nice. Pretty free game. Props to the team. They made that really, really easy. The enemy team didn't do badly at all, but my team was just, you know, synergizing quite well. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. Going term in such a map and grouping, easy win, A Frost, top damage. Shoutouts to Mendroid. That was the enemy Maeve. Even with the disconnect, we did pretty decent. One of those deaths was because of the DC, but I feel like I probably would have died at some point if I didn't get killed from the disconnect or whatever. 19-3-16 though. 74k, 33k. Quite happy with that. Term also did pretty damn decent. Atara did pretty good. So did the Corvus and so did the Grok. Super solid team. Once again, props to him. For their side, Koga and Victor both did pretty decent. The Zin struggled a little bit. The Grover did pretty good and the Maeve did pretty decent. Pretty even game, even though we did win by quite a lot score-wise. I think it was just because we were playing the point a lot more than them and we were zoning and grouping very well. Right, off for game 2, we've got Unsought Marauder support. Shouts once again to Carl Snarl. Definitely played with him before. And also Al Gig, because he's played there. That's the Andrew and also the Khan. We then have a Tyra and a Sky to finish it off. Then for the enemy team, we're up against a Victor, another Seris, a Torvald, a Nessa, and a Tyra. So pretty similar team comps. I think I played with a couple of them before, but yeah, pretty standard sort of thing. For the talents, we've got Storm of Bullets, Curse of Bearmont to debilitate, so full sort of damage. We're up against Mercy Kill, Direct Current's going to be kind of annoying. Mortal Reach, Burst Mode, and Reposition. A little bit worried about the Torvald, but I'm just going to try and keep my distance, I guess. Did try and throw some orbs to catch people off early, but they all went up top, so it didn't really work. I'm just going to play kind of carefully again. Somebody went off over the map. There's a heal for the Khan. Trying to get a right click to the Tyra. Somebody did just get rid of the Andro. It's the Torvald who's there for some reason. Okay, we'll drop a Q again. Hello, Tyra. You just dropped down. There is my F. Going to play it safe and retreat. Hit him with a heal, and then we'll drop a Q if I've still got stacks. No, okay, never mind. Dropped another right click for him. Tyra is kind of chasing. Not a Tyra, it's a Kinessa, but we're somehow still alive on 70 health. I don't know why my Tyra retreated. It totally saved me, but luckily we managed to live anyway. Hello, Torvald. There is a Q to take me to 15. Hit him with an orb and drop into the F so we can get away. What a smooth play. Hello, Victor. We're going to be able to finish you off here. Maybe there's a Q. That was actually enough. There is the F. There goes the Tyra. Nearly not a Tyra. Why am I calling everybody Tyra? The Seris, I mean. Tyra is dropping down. There's a Q. Thank you for the free one. There's a right click for our Tyra. Nice. I am playing as a bit of a hybrid here again. It's working really well so far though. Really enjoying the setup because of how easy it is to do well with. There's a double pull. Nice. That is a free double kill. Although our Tyra did die, which is a bit of a shame. Hello, Torvald. I'm just going to get some stacks and pop the F and then reposition this way. Oh, what a bait. I think he saw me though, so I might be screwed. Get a bunch of damage on him here. Drop a Q so I can get some self-heal. Nice. More orbs for the Torvald. He's dropping his silence, but we're going to move over here. I dealt so much damage just there. Hello, Tyra. Can you give me a second? Why am I surrounded by people? Could have definitely made that play better, but it wasn't too bad. I'm just going to wait so we can finish it off our Cauterize because I was like freaking 10 credits off. There we go. So we're maxed out on it already. Just throwing over some orbs because they are quite grouped. I was a little bit too late with the heal. There's a Q. We're already on 8 stacks. There is the F. We got rid of 2 of them and he didn't kill me, so that's pretty worth it. Drop an emote even though they can definitely see me because the emote I've got on has a little thing above where my actual character is. Bit of a pain. Throw over some more stacks on the Torvald. Drop a Q. Drop a heal for the Tyra. I'm a little bit slow with the heals today, but I'm trying to do my best. This guy got kind of battered, but there is a right click. I do have some stacks stacks on people, so we have a speed buff. Let's get rid of the Tyra, not a Tyra. Why am I calling everybody Tyra today? Seris did fully heal up. We got some freaking mad stacks. I got 6 already. I'm going to go ahead and drop an ult. I thought there were more people than just the 12 odd, but okay, I'll take the single, I guess. Get some more orbs on the Victor. Drop a Q. Nice. We're back up to full. Is he going to push up? Okay, there's more people there. There is the F. We got 7 stacks, and then I managed to avoid the Victor ult. He just threw off the 12 volt. Nice. Tempted to go for a bit of a flank play. I guess we'll see if this works. Get rid of the Victor first. There we go. Nice. I don't know where the Seris went, but it doesn't matter. The flank kind of worked. Well done, Khan, for the follow-up. Victor is just here. Just got a ton of damage onto the Khan. That is the Seris ult as well. That was a bit of a rough team fight, but anyway, back into it. There's a Q for the Torvald. Throw over some more stacks. Tyra's just standing there looking around. Very weird. That is the Victor going for the ult. Hit me with one of them. Went into the F. That's why we have the 30% bonus cast speed to it, or whatever you'd call it. I'm trying to get a heal to the Khan, but I think he's a bit out of range or just behind the thing, so I can't get it. There we go. Go ahead and throw an ult there at the back. See if we can get a pull. I think they're a little bit too far away, but what a waste. I thought there were more people. Kness is just there. She did just throw an ult. There is a Q. Khan got kind of battered, but there's a heal for him. I think the Kness is still up, so I'm playing kind of carefully. Drop another one for Khan. There is somebody there. That is the Torvald going for the ult. Somehow I was able to stay on there. I don't know what the hell I got caught on, but I'm not going to complain. Seems like Knessa's trying to camp spawn and like throw mines and stuff, so we'll just get rid of those. She's right there. Why? Okay. Andrew winning. Got rid of her. I can't believe I lived there by like 100 health. Well done. Team fights in this one are a bit brutal. There's a heal for the Tyra. I think she was just about to run back to spawn because again, I'm kind of slow with my heals today. Got some good stacks on him. I'm going to go into the F. No, I'm not. I'm going to get combo-ulted by the Seris and the Victor. I don't know if they're playing together or if they're just synergizing ults, but considering I think I play with both of them, they might be partied. No idea. Doesn't really matter. We'll get some more Haven and then some Chronos. Match is pretty close. I reckon it's going to be a loss, but I'm still going to give it an effort. There's a heal for the Khan again. We got rid of the Nessa. I think we might be able to recoup the point. Just spam some orbs. There is another Q. Nice right click for the Khan. They have so much quarter. It's making my life really tough. Let me go ahead and throw an ult. That should be a 2 or 3 man pull, right? Or just the Victor. I think he's got some CC reduction. There is a Q. We also gen some ammo with that. More orbs onto him. Right click for the Tyra and the Khan. He's out. Nice. We regained it. Did feel like we were screwed for a little minute, but it seems like we're doing a pretty good job of pulling this one back. There is a Q, and he had 2 orbs, which was a bit of a waste. There is the F. Khan is going around for a flank heal onto the Tyra. Nessa dropped down for some reason. Not sure if the flank worked or not, but I guess it kind of did. There goes the Victor. Nice. My Q didn't work because I already killed him. And there is the victory. Kind of thought we were going to lose that one for a while, but it seems like we pulled it back with the last 2 team fights. So well done, team. I'll take it. I think I'm going to have a bit more of a hybrid stat this time, but I'm fine with that. I feel like once again, pretty solid stats. 6, 3, 14, 100 seconds on the point, 46k damage, 45k healing. Like I said, more leaning towards a hybrid, but overall I still did pretty solid. Khan did pretty good. Sky did okay. Tyra did alright, and Arandro did pretty decent for their side. Seris did pretty decent. The Tyra not so much. The Knessa not so much. Definitely a bit of a weaker link there. The Torvald did pretty good, and so did the Victor. Victor there quite a bit above everybody else, and the Torvald was also really, really annoying. But yeah, there we go. 2 games of Onslaught, not really what I was expecting, but I feel like I did do a pretty good job of showing it off. Like I said, I hope you have enjoyed it. Definitely go ahead and give this one a go for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, if you enjoyed, I'll see you all very, very soon. And as always, stay frost there.